Are you tired of clumpy jig heads? Maybe even paint dripping off inside your oven and burning to the bottom? I've been there. In today's video, I'm going to show you a fluid bed powder coating station that I designed to fix the biggest issues I've run into while powder coating lures. From humidity to the mess to the color switching. Whether you're making lures for yourself or to sell like we do here on Heartland Makes, this is a game changer. So let's get to the video. We've been making and selling outdoor gear for years, from leather goods to crappie jigs. Last fall, I had a big problem with powder clumping and dripping off into the oven during my prep for deer season. I was trying to get a bunch of stock for the tackle shop before I left to go out of town for 2 weeks, and this just became a big problem. And I knew right then that I had to come up with a solution. Some of the problems that I experienced with typical fluid beds were, number one, the mess, and then number two, especially for out here if you live in humidity, is humidity ruining the powder. Inconvenient hose placement also made for a messy or difficult work area. Difficulty changing colors because of the way it was spaced out. And then lack of any kind of storage or protection, whether it be from humidity, the dog, or the cat knocking it over. I'm going to briefly introduce you to the custom fluid bed station that I've designed. And I designed it to try to fix the problems that we just previously went through. Number one, it starts out with a nice base. You've got a base which will hold 2 cups. Along with the ability to hold the 2 cups, we also have a hose routing system built into the base so that you can have your hoses exit towards the back of this so that they're not in your way up front and center where you're trying to work. And then also, I wanted it to be filter compatible. We've been using coffee filters, and then we've also used the filters from TJ Tackle. And I'll tell you up front, they'll both work. Also, having the 2 cup setup makes it a lot easier to do the multicolored jig heads. Real quickly, we're going to show you in real time just powder coating a couple of jigs. We're going to be using the original system that I purchased from TJ, as well as showing you our system. Now, briefly, a minute ago, I mentioned that not all powders are the same and humidity causes clumping. I'm going to show you in this video where I'm using the same fluid bed that you could purchase from TJ, as well as the one that we're making, side by side, both of them with good powder, boiling like they should, and then the other one with some clumpy powder that just makes it more difficult. Now, there is a solution to this if you have some clumpy powder, and that being right before you go to dip the jig head in, you can kind of shake it with your left hand, level it out again. If you don't level it out, the little volcanoes that you're seeing right now are actually going to spray all over your jig head, and it's not going to give you that really good two-tone look you're looking for. However, I will say this, if you notice the chartreuse, this particular color does not work very well whether you're dipping out of the can or using a fluid bed. But I will say this, the fluid bed has made it to where your success rate after you get done and pull them out of the oven is a lot greater than just using the standard cup that the powder comes in. This custom fluid bed station may not be for everybody, but it's something that I've been using in the shop for a little bit now. And I'm truly enjoying how you can operate it with one hand. The little valve that you've got to adjust the air pressure is just one of the small standard little plastic valves. But the advantage to this is you can do it with one hand. You don't have to hold the cup with your left hand to adjust the valve. That to me makes it a lot easier, especially if you're trying to do multicolored jig heads. One of the other things that I really like about the one that we designed is where you put the valve into the cup at the base is actually threaded. So you can take your standard, just like I say, the cheap air fitting for your normal aquarium will screw right in there. Now the threads on the top and bottom is another thing that I really like about the cups that we're making. Throw in one of the common moisture wicking packets when you're done, and this will help eliminate the clumping in your powder, especially if you live in a humid area. This is something that I've been using in our shop, not just for YouTube, but for keeping up with our inventory on our little Etsy store, as well as the tackle shop here locally that we've been supplying lures for. If it helps you too, I've listed the fluid bed system in our Etsy store. There's a link down below if you're interested. And if you're not interested, that's okay too. If you've dealt with powder coating headaches, I'd love to hear some feedback from you, especially if you've tried to make your own fluid bed. Comment with any improvements that you would like to see. This is all about us working together to build a better system to make it easier on all of us makers. As we end this video, I want to mention a couple of things. We're going to continue to do our Tackle Shop Tuesday. I know a lot of you guys have really enjoyed following along with that. And then we're also going to be showing you some other things that we're coming out with in our shop in the future as well. If you're like us and you're trying to grow a side hustle with your hands, you're in the right place. Be sure to hit that subscribe and let's build some cool stuff together. And until next week's video comes out, I hope you all have a blessed week. Be sure to check out one of the playlists and the link in the upper left-hand corner. And I hope you all have a blessed week. And let's get outside and make something happen.